Hey everyone! Before this episode gets started, we just wanted to let you know that we did experience some recording issues with this one. You might notice that the audio cuts out a little bit here and there. We're not really sure what happened, but we don't really have time to record another episode because of our schedules. We did what we could to try to fix it and work around it, but we ended up having to cut the episode a little bit short because of that. But anyway, there's still going to be some audio deformities here and there. Sorry. Deal with it. Here it is.
So this is my favorite hairstyle I've ever had. I love it.
Symmetrical.
It's symmetrical and it's super low maintenance.
Yeah.
My second favorite hairstyle I've ever had is the one you're currently sporting. The short hair with the just spike up in the front.
Yep.
And a little droop to the side.
Yeah.
I love that haircut.
It's great.
It's so great. The one thing I hated about it was like my hair being to the wrong side in every photo I ever took. My hair went to the right. I was like, no, it goes this way. It goes this way. And I'm looking at the photo. I'm like, who's that guy? What the fuck? I hated it.
I had never even thought about that.
Oh, and a way to ruin your life. I'm sorry. You'll notice it every time.
Damn it. Shit, who is that guy?
Look at the way his hair goes.
Why is he doing that?
What a loser.
What the hell?
I love the whole
I know.
He's naked. He forgot a change of clothes, so he decided not to wear his dirty ones.
I wanted to be courteous to you guys so that you don't see my naked body.
But I like that you're crisscross applesauce.
Absolutely. It's the most comfortable way to be naked.
You seen the titties on TikTok?
Like breastfeeding?
No.
Oh. No, I haven't.
Okay.
Wait, what do you
Okay,
mean by
here's
that?
the issue. Here's the issue.
What do you
Here's the
mean by
issue.
that?
Here's the issue. Is that for like 3 of them, I didn't hit not
Someone had
interested.
3 titties?
And
Oh.
that's the problem. I was like, here's the problem with the algorithm, is that people have started just flashing their tits on TikTok.
Absolutely.
But in order to not get caught by the algorithm, they've had to do it in like secret ways.
Yeah.
Ways that are like in the background,
Yeah.
serious, in a reflection.
Algorithm wouldn't.
Exactly. But the thing is, because they don't want the algorithm to detect it, it took a while for Jim to detect it. I'm like, what the fuck is this video? Why does it have so many likes? Why is it on my For You page? It's not funny.
I guess I'll like it and favorite it.
No, it just looped 5 times. I kept watching it and I'm like, what am I supposed to? The comments are like, very clever. This is sneaky. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
And TikTok is like, I bet this guy's on the side of the highway.
That's exactly what TikTok thought.
Yeah.
So like I started seeing more and I'm like, is this a fucking Easter egg hunt? What the fuck am I? And then I started noticing the tits and I was like, oh, wow, this is a trend. And I'm like, and then from that point on, I've started hitting not interested because I can't be like at work or like at home and just be scrolling and there be actual
Titties.
person tits on my page. Like real life tits just on the, I can't have that
No.
in
no,
any type of professional setting.
definitely not.
So I started hitting not interested, but TikTok's like, are you really? Because like, remember that time you watched it 10 times in a row? And I'm like, yeah, but I didn't know at the time.
Don't you
I was
miss
a
that?
different man. But
That's
it still
so
doesn't
funny.
understand. And I get it every now and it's like once every, I swear to God, like 50 to 100 TikToks. Like it's a while of scrolling.
That happens. That comes up quick though. Your 50th TikTok comes up quick.
Really? Then maybe it's once every 100.
Okay.
Because it's so rare. It's like once every other day. I'm like, why am I still? I'm hitting not interested.
Yeah, it's probably every 100.
I'm like, one of these days, Mo's just gonna be like that, and then he's gonna watch it 5 times and be like, I don't know what I'm looking for. Just whoa,
Oh, that's
it's awesome,
sweet.
sick. So where do we land? Where do we land? Let's think in the
I
same
don't
vein
know.
as
Ask
commercials.
Sully Sullenberger. He's pretty good at figuring that out.
Who the fuck's that?
You don't know who Sully Sullenberger is?
I can't say I do.
Really?
Really?
This is going in the app.
Okay.
You don't know who Sully Sullenberger is?
No,
You're telling me right now you don't know who Sully Sullenberger is?
I've never met this man before in my life.
Me either.
You fuck you. You're a piece of shit.
Sully Sullenberger was the man who landed the plane on the Hudson River.
Oh, his last name's Sullenberger?
Yeah.
Oh, I just know him as Sully.
Oh, yeah, Sully Sullenberger.
Captain Sully. That's how I know him.
Yeah.
Sullenberger?
Sullenberger.
Unfortunate.
That's a great name. Are you kidding me?
I mean, no, props to you. That was a crazy. You did good. You did good.
Good job, Sully Sullenberger.
I
That was a good joke, too, that I made.
What?
You said, where did we land? And I said, I don't know. You should ask Sully Sullenberger. He's pretty good at figuring that out.
Knowing the context, yes, that is a good joke. The problem is it was too intellectual a joke for me to immediately understand.
Don't call it intellectual.
If you had just said Captain Sully, I might have given you a laugh.
Damn. Well, those who know, Sully Sullenberger.
Those who know, those who don't know.
Yeah.
The fucking picture of Mr. Incredible.
Yeah.
There you go.
It took me a second. Yeah, I don't know where we landed.
So, commercials went well.
Yeah.
Is there something along the same vein as commercials that, like, toys from our childhoods?
I wasn't a big toy guy.
Yeah, but you saw TV.
Yeah,
You saw the commercials.
sure. I genuinely think as a child, I was like, I know that that's never going to happen. And so I'm just going to ignore it. I really do think so. Because I don't even have fond memories of like,
I know
oh,
where I'm at.
I want that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You ever go through any natural disasters? Tornadoes, hurricanes, earthquakes?
You know what I ought to do on this show one time? So, from ages, I think, 13 through 17, because it was right before I started dating Leah.
Yeah.
Ages 13 through 17, I journaled like every day.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's
And
so insane.
yeah. And me and my sisters did a read through one day.
It's a lot of trust.
Yep. It's absurd. It is unreal. Some of the things that I wrote
What does that mean?
and some of the things that I thought about myself.
What does that mean?
I ought to come in and read it on the show.
What does
sometime.
that mean?
We should
No. What does unreal mean?
We should do like a story hour where I come in and read my journal from middle school and high school.
Is it like I'm scared that you went to school the next day, or is it like a?
No.
What
No.
kind of? Is it a manifesto?
It'll be no, but it'll be like literally one page. So like on Tuesday, I write like
Sorry.
I didn't jack off until I was 16.
Shut the fuck up.
I've told this before.
Have you told that before?
Yeah, the first time I ever came was inside of someone.
That's unreal.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. And then I was like, this shit pretty cool. And then I was like, I can do this shit myself. Let's go.
Let's go.
But no, yeah, like it would be like Tuesday I'd write like I would get there was a girl in high school that I probably asked her out like 40 million times.
Okay.
So I'm so sorry.
Yeah, manifesto type shit.
And I would just like write in my journal like
Wait, are you actually wearing pants? Because I just noticed the pants on the ground. Are you actually wearing anything under there? Like shorts, like basketball shorts? Did you bring PJs? Or are you actually wearing your boxers right now? Were you lying to me when you said that you had that blanket on because it's comfy? Or is it comfy because you're not wearing the pants I see on the floor right now? Christian, did you lie to me?
So there was this girl in high school.
Is this the first episode you've done without pants on? No, we used to do it on Discord all the time. Okay. There's no way this is the first pantsless episode. It's the first in-person pantsless episode.
It sure is.
Oh my god.
Well, because usually if we're in person and I'm not wearing pants, it's very clear.
Yeah. Usually
You know.
it's readily apparent.
Yeah, it's not a 30-minute in conversation topic.
Those are right there. I've been able to see them the whole time. There they are. There are his pants that he was wearing yesterday.
So yeah, there was just a girl in high school that I would like frequently ask out, maybe once every 3 days.
Insane, but go on. How old were you?
Between the ages of like 13 and 15.
Still semi.
No, it's very insane.
totally
It's-
not okay.
It's
But go
super
on.
not okay. And so like yeah, one day I'd be talking about that and getting rejected again.
Yeah.
And being like, I suck. blah blah blah, and then 2 days later I'd be like, just letting you guys know I'm the shit, and just like wildly arrogant shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went through swings that were wild.
Yeah.
And then lots of other stuff. My sister's jaws dropped, and mine did too when I read, because I hadn't read it in years.
And you picked it up for the first time in years. You said, family activity.
Yep.
You didn't vet it?
My sister's.
Oh my God.
It's my sister's. I mean, like, I was kind of vetting it during the process. So, like, if it came up to one that is foul,
Yeah.
I wouldn't, I'd leave it alone. I'd skip to the next page. But for the most part, it's like wholesome cringe. Yeah.
You enjoy cringe more than I do.
I do love me some cringe. Even when it's at my expense. I think it's hilarious.
God, I don't think I could hear it, man. I don't think I could stand it.
It does hurt. I'm not gonna lie. I was reading it. I was like, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Like, for real.
I know exactly how it would feel, and I hate imagining it, let alone it actually happening.
Because you, in your head right now, you're like, 15-year-old me was pretty similar to who I am now.
No.
Really?
No.
In my head, I'm just like more mature.
I'm a more mature version of. I fucking hated my high school self. Dude was a loser.
Apparently, I loved myself.
Yeah, love self-confidence.
Yeah, it's when it's well placed.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it's not great. But anyway, we'll see if I ever actually do that. Might be too much.
I'm sorry. Did I ask you if you'd ever been through any natural disasters?
Oh,
like
that's
a tornado
right.
and a hurricane, and you came back with that shit.
My first journal entry.
Oh, okay.
first journal entry.
Okay, now here we go. We're tying it in. We're tying it in.
My first.
I thought that was the natural disaster. Like, you'll never guess what the fuck I found in my house. And I'm like, what, a tsunami? And you're like, no, hear me out. It's a notebook. And I'm like, oh no.
My first journal entry was during Hurricane Irene? I believe it was Hurricane Irene. Remember Hurricane Irene?
Vaguely, yeah.
It was a rough one.
Yeah.
And she was not good. She put the power out, and so my first journal entry, I was 12.
Okay.
But my first journal entry was it was Hurricane Irene. It's one sentence, and it just says, "Journaling by candlelight tonight."
Wait, did you say you were 12 or 84? I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
I'm 12. And you can tell I'm 12 because the handwriting looks insane. It looks like it is the handwriting of somebody who's been in an asylum for a long time and forgot what letters look like. They're spaced out by like this much.
Oh my God.
Each letter.
Oh my God.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But it's because I wrote cursive from kindergarten through 7th grade. And then 7th grade, I went to a new school and they're like, hey, we don't do cursive here. And I was like, hey, I've never done print in my life.
What do you mean you don't do fucking cursive? You don't do it. Can the teacher read cursive? Like, then you do cursive.
Yeah, right?
Like, I don't care if it's not in your curriculum and you don't teach it. You don't have to teach it. I'm clearly doing it.
Yeah.
I remember when they were
still
like,
letters.
hey, we're learning cursive next week.
Fuck my
And
balls.
then, because we had like a daily journal that we had to do for class in 3rd grade.
Yeah.
And they were like, we're doing cursive next week. And my ass was like, I fucking know cursive. So for the next week, I did my journal in cursive.
That's awesome.
Yeah, right? I got in fucking trouble. My
That's
teacher
so
was
crazy.
My teacher was like, fucking stop that shit. We haven't learned it yet. And I was like, I don't need to. Do you see what the fuck I'm doing?
I already know it.
I clearly are. What do you mean we haven't learned it yet?
You have these
Have
bitches
you
haven't.
not learned it yet?
Yeah.
Because I don't understand why else it would be a problem.
Yeah. None of y'all fuckers have learned it, but I did. See? Evidence of it. It's right here on the page. I know it.
I know. I can write that in cursive if you need to. I
Yeah.
know it.
Know
There's
it.
a loop in the K. The O is an O, but you leave it from the top and
Yep.
go on to the... I missed the N. The N's in there. It looks like an M in cursive. Now we're on to the O, and then you top, and then W is just a fucking W, and then sometimes there's right after. Even though there's not a letter after it, there's a little... I know cursive.
You do know cursive.
And I did when I was in 3rd grade as well, and my teacher wanted to be a bitch about it.
Yeah, kindergarten to 7th grade was cursive exclusive, and so that was all I knew how to write.
Yeah.
And then like the rest of 7th grade through my senior year was print exclusive. And have you ever tried to learn a writing style like later on in life? Because it's hard.
I've recently picked up the Japanese alphabet.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard
It is.
because
I'm still struggling to get through like the alphabet.
because your mind and your body doesn't know how to. It's like learning a language. The sooner you do it, the better you're going to be at it. So like my cursive handwriting was really, really good
Yeah, I believe you.
because I learned it when I was young, and the print just it's still bad. It's still bad. I never really.
So you were at
mastered it.
home.
Yeah.
Writing by candlelight.
Yeah.
What was stopping you from
I wanted to practice my print.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. Because I knew I basically abandoned cursive. I was like, I'll never need this again.
And you were right.
Yep. And so stopped doing it. But yeah,
Why did they teach cursive?
I don't know.
Why'd they do it? What did they want to come from that? We want every person in America to be using cursive. We want print to be totally phased out. Or business papers should always be written in cursive and non-business papers should. What was the goal?
Don't know. I prefer cursive. I love cursive handwriting.
It looks nice. I can't say I think it has. I know it's a more flowy.
It is. I can
can't
write
say
faster.
I can't say it's more efficient.
It's definitely more efficient.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just print is so like blocky and choppy.
Mm-hmm.
I think cursive, because of how flowy it is, you can just across the page.
Fair enough.
But who knows? Anyway, yeah, that was my first journal entry, and it was during Hurricane Irene. We had a lot of hurricanes. Hurricanes were really bad for us.
You
I
live
know
on a coastal.
coast. Yeah, y'all are more tornadoes
In Tennessee.
in Tennessee.
I grew up in Florida.
Oh,
Also
right.
had the hurricane.
You did have a lot of the hurricanes.
I was
yeah.
2 hours from the nearest beach. So we had it bad.
Yeah, those are that. Hey, Florida's where they get them the worst.
But I was a kid.
Right.
I mean, they fucking rocked.
Dude.
Everyone
Storms?
is scared for their life, their property. They're like, shit's gonna blow into my car. They're gonna go through the windows, and I'm like, we get to board up the windows? We gotta take the patio furniture and throw it into the pool? That's awesome.
That's really cool.
I never get to throw shit in the pool. We get to take sandbags and throw them outside the house like a little barricade so water doesn't flood the house. Barricade!
That's sick.
It's like war.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like you're in a fucking
Woo!
movie.
Right? It's like I'm in a movie. The power goes out. Flashlight tag?
Oh,
Are you fucking kidding me?
hell yeah.
Dude, hurricanes rocked when I was a kid.
My favorite part of hurricanes was
When I didn't own any property that could be damaged. It was sick.
My favorite part of hurricanes was going outside.
Yeah,
during the
no, we
hurricane.
would.
Yeah. And just like, let's see where the wind takes us.
After boarding up the windows, putting out sandbags for flooding, throwing all the furniture, the patio furniture into the pool, not the couch,
Yeah.
like the patio furniture into the pool, my family would just take like lawn chairs, like foldable lawn chairs, and put them on the porch. Not the porch, because that was still open to the elements, but our
Screened
pool
in.
was screened in.
Yeah.
So they just sat down, watched it.
Oh no, I loved being out, like exposed to, you can't do that in Florida. You can do it
No.
you can do it in North Carolina, but in Florida you'll be gone.
I might have blown away when
Yeah.
I was a kid.
For real. But in North Carolina, it's kind of, especially in Rocky Mount where it's slowed down so much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're just outside and you're being whipped around by the wind. It's so fun. It's really fun. You're getting soaked. It's really, really fun.
Sounds fun. I want to do it.
Yeah. I genuinely love being in an uncontrollable state. Like where
Florida.
my body is uncontrollable and I'm just taken away. Like when I go to the ocean, one of my favorite things to do at the ocean
Wait,
is to
what is it?
It's to wait for a really big wave and then go limp.
Me too. I love that shit. I jump into it, kind of like woo,
And then just like let it. I literally just let it like throw me to the ground.
Me too.
It's so fun.
Love it. And does anyone else do that? Are we insane? That's
Please.
so fun.
Because
If
everyone,
you've never done it, wait for a really big wave,
a big one, like a one that you're kind of scared of.
and then either let it take you or like jump into a little bit, and then just completely give yourself to it. Just let yourself be shit whipped.
It's so fun.
When it comes time to stand up, you should not know which way you are orientated.
Correct.
You'd be like, "Where's the ground?" Okay, up. Like
Whenever I do it, whenever I do it, my family's like, "You look like a psychopath out there." I'm like, I don't care. It's the most fun I've had in my life.
I've never once thought about how I look. but I'm so tall. I'm so big. And there were like children playing games and like splashing each other and making sandcastles, and I'm a grown man. And I'm just, whoa. It's so fun. Try it.
I've never met anybody else who does it.
It's so good.
Makes me so happy.
It's so good.
Oh my god.
Or do you ever like body surf?
Explain it.
It's almost the same exact thing, but when the big wave comes, instead of just going limp, it's jump into the wave, Superman position.
Yep.
And just your
Glide
body
down.
glide.
So fun.
That's so fun.
It's really
It's
fun.
kind of like flying for a little bit.
It is like flying for a bit.
I've not been to the beach in years.
It's been a while for me too.
So many years.
I miss it.
You still live in North Carolina.
It's still like 3 hours away. No. I'm
God
sorry.
for fucking
No,
bid.
now that I'm in Greensboro, it's 5 hours away.
Okay.
So, but that's like a whole. I have to take.
Mine's 8 hours away, and it's your beach.
I have to take. That's a 10-hour round trip. I really need to be there for 2 days if I'm gonna go.
That's valid. You know who I hate?
Rachel
Osterhouse.
Because she's there all the fucking time.
She just on her Snapchat story, she's like, better go to the beach
I'm
today.
gonna go to the beach.
I'm a little bored today. I'm gonna go to the beach.
Spontaneous beach trip.
Oh, you know what? Hey, what do you want to do? You want to go get food? No, I'm not really that hungry. Want to go to the beach?
Let's go to the beach.
Let's go to the beach. Let's go to my. And I know that I don't want to smash her for this, but like,
No, dude.
You want to go to my beach house? You want to go spend a little weekend at my beach house?
Whoa!
I know it's not her. I know her parents own the place.
Yes,
and her parents have like worked to have it.
Her dad is a very successful real estate guy.
I
so
know, but like,
having a beach house makes sense for his
I want
profession.
to go
Go to my beach
to
house.
spend a weekend at my beach house. Rachel, I'm so fucking jealous every day.
Me
love
too.
the beach.
This comes from envy, not from like trying to put you down.
No, we absolutely love you. I love you more than I love myself.
Me too.
And I just invite me to your beach house.
Please.
I'll drive over. How long is it?
Yeah.
From here to where she lives. I know I don't want to say it though.
Like she said that she goes to that college.
Yeah, no, her podcast is like I don't know what the podcast is. Sponsored by, or
I think it's a
distributed
branch
by?
I think it's
A
a branch
branch
of the TV.
So
Yeah.
how far is
Dude, do not dox her like that.
Dude, what the fuck? I know the address of the beach house. It's
I've
never
only
been.
been.
Okay, I thought so. I thought you'd been.
I went once with it was a group of friends. Dude, it was literally the best weekend I've had in my life.
I remember right now the pictures from that trip.
I had like long hair
Hmm.
that like, but it was like it's this hairstyle, so it's shaved all, but it's like,
Yeah.
I hated that look on me, but it was the best time.
I
It
bet.
was so much fun.
I bet.
Um,
Hey, can you have a bad time at a beach house?
no, especially if Rhonda Osterhout is there. Oh my god!
I've never met Rhonda.
She was at my wedding.
I've met Rhonda. She was a pleasure to have met. Rhonda, it was nice meeting you.
Rhonda's the best person I've ever met in my life.
I do think we
Probably you did.
did.
and-
We did
Yeah.
I like say hi? Rachel,
Seth,
did
don't
I
cut
say-
that. Don't
Rachel,
cut that,
Did I
Seth.
say hi to your mom? Hey Rhonda.
Hi, Rachel. I know
Rhonda?
you listen. So
Hey Rhonda. I've heard you make really good green beans, sometimes with a little too much black pepper. And I agree, sometimes that can be too spicy. I love and respect you. Invite me to your beach house.
Rhonda's the best.
Rhonda,
We'll have to see if
Hey,
we
from
can-
what I gathered in the one time I met her and then subsequently forgot about, but now that I remember, it was pretty great.
She's great. We
I had a very, very short conversation with her, but love her.
Rachel, you should totally invite us to the beach.
Are we gonna bully her into doing it?
Yep.
Like I don't feel like it's gonna be special anymore.
No, it's the same. Whether you force her to let you go or not, like it's the same amount of fun.
But how
The
far
beach is the beach, dog.
But how far is that from here? Like
8 hours. Wilmington from me might be 4 hours, so it might be 9 from. Is it that much worse than 8?
No, but like,
8's a lot.
do you know how far I could drive in 9 hours? I could drive to my hometown in Florida.
You have to drive by Greensboro to get to Wilmington.
Okay.
You would just come, and then we'd take my car, and we could I'll drive the 5, you drive the 3, or I'll drive.
Imagine in this scenario, we also have Seth and Merlin.
That's fine. My car can hold 4 people.
Okay.
Wait.
Seth might want Morgan there.
Okay, then we'll take 2 cars.
Now I have to drive 9 hours.
No, you have 3 other drivers. 2 other drivers. 3 other drivers.
Yeah, Merlin can't drive.
Seth, Morgan, and that's it. 2 other drivers. 3 drivers total.
I don't.
You got 3 drivers total, so you only have to drive 3 hours, bitch. That's less than you were going to if I was going to take you. Actually, it's the same amount.
Do you just want to drive with me?
What?
Like,
Oh, you've got the van.
When I get to Greensboro, do you just want to hop in my car?
Yeah, that's fine.
How's your fuel mileage? We're planning a trip. Rachel is not invited us
My
on.
fuel mileage is it's very quite good. There's a reason I
Okay.
have the Mazda. It's
Okay.
because my job.
Oh, we can't fit in your car though. Really
It
doesn't.
depends on who's going, man. If Morgan doesn't go, we can fit in my car.
Rachel, get on it.
Rachel, we've done our part of the planning.
Yeah, Rachel, we've worked so hard for this trip.
That'd be fun though.
Oh, absolutely.
We should do it this summer.
But any hurricane?
Oh, Leah might want to go.
Yeah. I love to have Leah there. Another driver. Yeah.
Another driver. We'd definitely have to take 2 cars. But
Not if we took the van.
the van fits 6. Could take the
It's a
van.
big fucking van.
It is a big van. Anyway, so that would be fun, Rachel. What were we talking?
Natural disasters.
Yeah, have you ever been any
Yeah, the hurricane.
hurricane?
I've been in hurricanes when I was a kid.
Yep.
And then when I moved, okay.
I had to clear my throat.
And then when I moved to Tennessee, there was a tornado when I was 8. A bad one.
I think you've told that story
Yeah, it was
of your dad.
Yeah, out with the fucking baseball glove trying to catch hail.
Yep,
Because he's a dad.
he's a dad.
That's what they do. But
Hail catcher.
huh?
Fucking hail catcher.
What?
Yeah, I know. It sounds really bad.
But yeah, I went through a tornado. That was insane.
They usually are.
I've never really experienced a bad earthquake. Apparently, I've been in this area while there have been some like super light ones, but it's to the point where like I remember being in school. I was in like middle school, and one of my teachers went, "Guys, was there a earthquake about like 30 minutes ago?" And it's like all of us were like, "Oh, I don't." A teacher popped their head in like, "Did you feel that about half an hour ago?" And my teacher was like, yeah. And they looked it up and they were like, "Yeah, there's an earthquake like so far away." And none of us were like, "Well, experience that down here." Like down here, the earth must just not as shook as much.
I had one.
Earthquake?
Yeah. Well, so I've been in the state when the state experienced 2.
But you did not feel either.
I was driving for one,
Okay.
and it did. I don't think that
The shock on your car was too good.
Yeah. But I think where I was driving, that section just didn't get it.
Yeah.
But everyone in my hometown felt it, and they were like, "That's so cool."
Whoa,
Because when you're
that's so cool.
for real, when it's an earthquake like that small, it's just awesome. It's just like, wow, that's so wild. Like where it's actually
Is
happening.
it not terrifying even a little bit? Like your ground shakes a little bit and you're like, "Oh yeah, we're on a tectonic plate. The ground is never solid ever. This
Yeah.
could happen at any time."
Yeah, and it's fucking cool.
That's
it's
terrifying.
It's like science.
Bro, no, it is like science. The
Sorry,
science
it
of
is
how
science.
people die.
Yeah, it's very cool.
It's very interesting.
And then there was one that I was asleep during. It happened while I was in the hospital, and I was sleeping in the afternoon, and I woke up to 30 million texts being like, "Did you feel that earthquake?" Hey, Q&A for today.
Okay, yeah, Spotify.
Ever been part of a natural disaster?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. What's the
Um,
story?
Now, they can be really traumatic.
Yeah.
So if you want to share that part, of course we'll read it. But I've been very fortunate to never experience the tornado was scary. I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah, tornadoes are really
I was
scary.
8 years old. It was a bad tornado. It sounded like a train was driving
Yeah.
over my house. I was scared. I thought I was gonna die.
Tornadoes are probably the scariest.
I was 8
stuff.
years old and I was at death's doorstep and I was like, I'm home. Like I was ready.
Yeah.
You know? And then like it didn't happen. I was like, thank God. Like
Yeah.
lucky to be alive.
Yep.
I had to feel that at 8.
Yep.
So it can be traumatic.
Yeah.
But they can also just be kind of interesting.
Yeah. A lot of light. There's so many light natural disasters. Those are really cool.
A natural not a disaster. Is
No.
it? Just a light natural
Event.
a natural event. No, that does.
No.
It still needs a negative connotation.
Yeah, it does.
A
A natural coincidence.
a natural
Or-
disturbance.
a natural disturbance.
I like that.
I like that.
So, do you want to know?
And it's got a D too,
do you,
like disaster,
like disaster.
but it's not disaster. It's not disaster.
It's disturbance.
I like it.
Do you know
The Muffin Man.
that Merlin is like never experienced ever?
Really
England doesn't have them.
makes sense. They just got a lot of rain.
They have a shit ton of rain.
Yeah.
But like they're in the dead middle of a tectonic plate. So like when fault lines like rub
Oh,
up
yeah.
against each other and stuff like that,
Unaffected.
they're not at the fault line.
Yeah.
So they're in the dead center of the tectonic plate. So England doesn't really get earthquakes,
That's cool.
tornadoes, hurricanes. They don't get any of it.
Yeah.
Like they don't get tropical storms, even though they're on an island. It must have something to do with like what the coastal winds. I don't know. I don't understand weather, but
Me either. To be honest with you.
weather.
Weather.
I hardly know her. But
That was funny. Good job. Oh,
let's see. Where can we end this? Natural disasters.
Natural disturbance.
Been through a couple. Tornado, hurricane. There's some we don't experience at all.
Like what? A tropical
Tsunamis.
storm. Oh yeah, tsunamis. Why don't we get those? It's mostly a Western coast.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't understand weather, so I don't know what things on the West Coast are not over here.
They get way more earthquakes too.
That's true.
Earthquakes are horrible over there.
Isn't it like San Francisco is like on a
Yes.
fault line? The San Andreas Fault?
Yes. Yes.
Am
Exactly.
I talking
actually.
out of my ass?
No, that's 100% right. Oh, what? It's like avoiding a wormhole. No, oh my God. Salt hole. A hole. A dirt hole.
Sinkhole?
Sinkhole.
Okay. Oh, bro,
like avoiding a sinkhole.
I kind of experienced that recently.
A sinkhole?
Almost. That's the thing. I narrowly avoided it. Me and Merlin like to go to the mall every now and again, and we had gone to the mall sometime last month, and then I swear we left, and the next day someone on Facebook posted like a picture of a sinkhole that had appeared in the parking lot of that mall.
Whoa. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I can't look at you because my neck really hurts. I'm not trying to be rude.
You're
But
totally
like,
fine.
I turned over
We could
and
both
like
just dead eye the camera.
yeah, like I turned over and like I got a crick and I was like, absolutely not. So I'm just gonna look at the camera while you talk.
Right.
That's crazy though.
No, that's
That's
insane.
really scary.
Because I don't know exactly where it was. I remember the picture, but I don't know exactly where it was. But just to think that, oh, beep beep, lock my car, go to the mall, come back out. Your car's in a hole.
Yeah. What would you even do? You'd have to get like some sort of mechanical thing to pull it out, right?
Yeah.
You can't get in there and drive away out of the hole.
Yeah, man, you better hope you have good insurance.
Yeah. Would your car be totaled? Or would it just be lower? I don't know how sinkholes work.
I don't know how deep sinkholes are.
Hmm.
Like, to me, like, if I had to, here's the thing.
Can you conceptualize it for me?
When I'm to conceptualize it, if I do, when I see a picture of a sinkhole, it's always like the asphalt's broken and there's a hole underneath.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where'd the ground go? Isn't there ground under the asphalt?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't get how anything works, to be honest.
I really do not understand. You're talking about them being natural disasters. No, the fuck they are not. They are unnatural as shit.
They are.
You can be like, oh, they can be easily explained by the weather. No, the fuck they cannot.
No, they can't.
They can be explained by the weather, but not easily. There's some weird dark magic that goes into disasters like that. They're unnatural disasters. And sinkholes are fucking, I can't, why? Why do they do that? Someone explain to me in the comments why the fuck they do that. Why do they sink?
Yeah, why is it fine one moment and then all of a sudden, for no reason, it's not okay anymore?
Did someone just dig a little tunnel under it and now the structural, it just collapses?
Fucking Elon Musk.
He just drilled, going right through Johnson City, Tennessee.
He's making the No, what is he making? He's making the what?
I know what he's making.
No.
Can I finish your sentence?
No, I know.
I know what Elon Musk is making.
I know what he's making.
Hey,
He's
Patreon, do you know what he's making? Because I know what he's making. Did you dead ass almost say he's making the Underground Railroad?
Which he is. He's making like It's what are they called? The tunnels. It's like underground tunnels for a rail system.
Where else is it? The
For more streamlined fucking whatever. This was also a project I think he abandoned.
I know I don't know. It was like a maglev train.
Yeah.
Maglev.
I don't know.
Magnet lev.
Yeah.
So like the rail is one magnet and then the bottom of the train is another. So there's zero friction so that you can get like super fucking high speeds.
Yeah, I don't trust that. You ever put magnets together and then all of a sudden they go whoop?
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't get magnets. I'm gonna be real with you.
Another unnatural.
I don't understand magnets and I never will.
Science can't explain it. They say it can, but
Oh, really?
They're like, well, because like this one is charged positively. and
What
the
does
other is
that mean?
That doesn't mean
It
anything.
doesn't mean anything. You made that up.
The thing that you're saying to explain magnets, it doesn't work.
It's also
I think
made
this
up.
episode is going to be called "The Boys Fucking Are Bad at Science." My science teachers from high school are going to be so fucking mad when they see this.
No, because they're gonna be mad at themselves because they either didn't teach it
Explain
right.
a magnet.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
It has a positive polarization, and the other side of the magnet has a negative polarization. And if you break a magnet in two, they each still have a positive and a negative side.
No.
You're making that up. That's magic, and you're trying to explain it with your science, and it doesn't work. It's magic.
Magnet? More like magic.
You can't spell. It's an anagram. It's
Yeah.
just switch the letters around, and you get magic. No, more like mad. Wow, you really don't have the letters. If you take magic and you take off the IC and you bring in the NET from the word magnet,
Yeah.
and then you put the IC at the end of the mag that was left over from magnet, the words have switched.
Whoa. That's true.
Just that easy.
See, we understand that.
Yeah,
just don't
because
understand
I was great in English, but science, my downfall. Which is not true. I did great in science.
Yeah, I was about to say you like
I
really
sucked
like
in
science.
English. I didn't suck, but I got a B once.
Got a B once?
Like
Like most of the
in
time you were
English.
getting an A? Okay.
but
I didn't know if it was like my
my
peak was a B.
My 4.0 was fucking ruined my my freshman year, and I
Damn.
stopped giving a shit immediately.
Graduate with like a 2.6.
No,
I don't even
it
know
was
if you can
fine.
graduate with that. Like, can you even graduate with a 2.6?
I don't know. Anywho, is there anything else you don't understand that you want to get out before the episode's over?
I don't think so.
I don't understand radio. I mean, I do, but it just seems magic, doesn't it?
It sure does. I don't understand it. Please explain.
Okay, so
You just said you don't understand. You're gonna now explain what it is?
I'm gonna explain it, but I need you to listen to me, and when I'm done, I need you to be like, "Oh, that makes sense."
Okay, go ahead.
Sure, yeah, that's happening.
If
for
you
real.
if you mention the word frequency once, then I'm not gonna get it.
Okay,
Go ahead.
pick a radio station you listen to.
RO,
What?
I don't know. I don't listen.
Okay, so there's a local
Spotify
there's a local
Right.
radio station called 94.9.
94.9.
What that is a wave tuned to 94.9 hertz.
Yes, I do understand that.
And at any given moment, forever, that music is playing in this room. Right now, it's playing.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this right now.
And what the radio does is you tune it.
Dude, fuck no.
You
I
tune
can't.
it to that wavelength, and it catches it and just plays it for
Nope, absolutely not.
you. That's how radios work.
I think that's actually called a black hole.
That's how radios work.
I think that's a black hole or a wormhole.
But the
or
thing
one
is,
of the two.
at the same time that music's playing, the music from 96.9 is also simultaneously playing in this room.
No,
and
it's-
if you
no.
tune it to 96.9 instead of 94, that's the music you'll hear.
Then how do we choose what the fuck is on the radio? How do we choose? How do they go? Let's play this.
this song?
Yes,
Because
we're not like.
at the station that they broadcast it from, because it has to come from somewhere. It comes from a radio station where they
Oh.
broadcast it initially.
Oh, it's not in nature. I thought you were saying that the wave is in nature. Like,
It is, but it has to start somewhere.
okay.
And that's why if you drive...
I thought you mean like when the Earth started.
No, if you drive far... fucking Morgan Wallace started playing his banjo.
Legit, what I thought you were saying. I was like, that doesn't make sense.
Of course that doesn't make sense.
Okay,
It's
so-
fucking stupid.
Yeah. Okay, so it starts with
It starts at the radio station. That's why when you drive far enough away from a radio station, eventually it'll cut out.
Oh, because
Because it doesn't reach that far. Can't reach that far.
Okay.
But so it starts at the radio station. The DJ picks what song to play, and he plays it on this certain. Wait, you said if I said frequency, you wouldn't. But he plays it at that frequency.
Yeah.
And then for a certain mile radius, if you're in that radius, it's inherently in the air at any given moment.
That's
there
actually
are like
really cool.
40 songs playing in this room right now.
Just in the ether.
Ambient, just music playing.
That's really cool, actually.
And we can't hear it because 94.9 hertz or whatever is, I don't know if it's hertz. I'm talking out of my ass. It could be kilohertz, millihertz, whatever.
Oh, it could be like
weird.
Because 94 hertz is definitely hearable to the human ear.
Don't know.
Because when I produce music, I do what's called an EQ, an equalizer, where I can boost some frequencies and lower some, and that's how you get certain really good crisp sounds. So anything under 100 hertz is like super bassy. Like when you're sitting outside of a club and you hear
you only have the low end.
You only have like under 120 hertz.
Yeah.
You're not hearing any of the higher pitch stuff. And then when you boost like anything over like, I think it's 5,000 is up towards the upper end.
Mm-hmm.
Anything over 5,000 is like, that's fucking dolphin screeching.
Yeah.
Or like trumpet, but the trumpet that only goes like, you know, trumpet.
Yeah, I used to play it. It was just like that.
It was just like that. So yeah, that's the only part of the trumpet you hear is the absurd frequency that just ends up happening. So what you do when you equalize something, you take out both of those and you're left with the beautiful mid end that our ear wants to naturally hear.
Yeah.
So yeah, 94 hertz is to hear. It's probably like 94 kilohertz, which is like
it's probably something
low.
insane.
Yeah.
And that's what the radio takes and plays.
Yeah.
But like there are 40 songs playing.
That's crazy. I get it.
I know how it works. No, I get it.
That makes sense to me.
But it's insane. It feels fake.
It feels fake.
Magic.
It does feel magic and
this
fake.
box can take the song in the air and make it unreal.
That is really cool, though.
I feel like we do just an episode based off things that are scientifically factual and we know how they work, but feel fake. It feels magic. And
I
it's like,
love that. Can we do that next year? Can we do that next month?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, cool. Can we do that 4 years from now?
Yeah, let me pencil it in. No, let me go ahead and write that down in my notes so that I remember to do it.
Yeah, I'll find some as well that would, That's because I think that's a good idea. Topic. We'll do that, guys. Also, if you guys ever have any topics you really want us to talk about, we would love to do that. Because sometimes we run out of ideas. Just kidding, we're perfect at content. But just for funsies, if you ever have like ideas that you might want us to explore, we are very happy and open to hear those.
Mm-hmm.
We should talk about
local
at some point,
commercials?
and we could post them. Like we can have.
Yeah.
There's some wild local commercials.
My name's TC Baker.
Don't know who that is, but I'd love to see him.
Dude, TC Baker's fucking Seth. Seth, message us about TC Baker sometime.
We had one guy. It was for.
Come buy my cars.
It was.
I got so many cars. I don't know what to do with them. I'm TC Baker. Please buy my cars.
We had one
I
guy.
ordered too many.
In a green. He was just in a green morph suit. It was for a pawn shop. He was in a green morph suit, and he'd come up and be like, "Ah!" And he'd run away, and then he'd be like, "Quick cash pawn or gold pawn or whatever. Come by." Like that was it.
I don't want to. Is he there?
I don't want to see him. I'm scared. It was so absurd, but I loved it. It was my favorite commercial. All right. Anyway,
I want to thank you guys so much, each and every single one of you for
I
watching.
also want to thank you very much.
He does. I want to thank Christian, my host.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, man, this guy's great.
Thank you too.
Hey, of course, man. I want to thank our patrons for doing everything they do and kind of helping us out monetarily for the little benefits that you guys get. Look at the third iteration of the studio.
Yeah,
it's been getting better
every
better. Time you all come back, and I'm so excited about what the fuck it's gonna look like next time.
Probably look really similar.
We're very close to like.
Yeah, this feels about done.
We've iced it. I feel like there's a cherry. I feel like we've iced the cake. I feel like there's just a cherry that needs to go somewhere, and I don't know where or how. Anyway, I want to thank absolutely everyone, including Salty Sloth Production, for producing us and letting this all happen. So if you want to check them out as well as us, go to saltyslothproductions.org, or if you want to check us out, add a /ABP at the end of it. Find all our shit, and you can join as a patron there. Look at all the bonus goodies you'll be getting, like ad-free episodes, the archive of all of our live streams. Some patrons at the higher levels get discount codes for all the merch that we're going to be putting out. Like the spring drop that's going to be coming in like a month or two. We'll give you more information as we get there. Other than that, go check that out. Go check them out. And go check yourself out, you sexy peeps. Other than that, we love you guys.
Love you guys.
We'll see you
Appreciate you.
next week.
Bye.
Goodbye bye.
Hey everyone, just wanted to give a special shout out and thank you to Jamie, Jess, Kat, Sky, Jessica, Brian, Valerie, and Bailey, our top patrons this week. And we just want to say, y'all really don't know how much we appreciate all that you do. Thank you so much.